Okay, so this is just a little practice for the quiz. So if you had difficulties with it or are going to have difficulties, watch this. It says select all expressions, so it could be more than one, that show the distance between points P and Q. Okay, so the distance from there to there, you count the spaces. Here's one space, two spaces, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces. So this is 6. So all our answers have to equal 6. Distance is positive. Okay, that's negative 8. That is not it. 7 minus 1, that is 6. So this one works. This equals 6. Okay, distance from 0 on this one is 7. Distance from 0 is 1. And bring down the minus. 7 minus 1. Oops, didn't see that, did you? 7 minus 1 is 6. So this one works. I'm going to use a different color. All right, this makes a big plus. So I have negative 1 plus 7. That is 6. So this one works. All right, let's see. This is a big plus. 7 plus 1 is 8. And we're saying the absolute value of it, well, that would just be 8. So that does not work. All right, so these 3 work. They equal that distance of 6. Let's do another one like that. So let's count the distance. Here's 1 space, 2 spaces, 3 spaces, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spaces. So distance of 8, which ones will equal 8? Okay, 1 minus 9 is negative 8. And the absolute value of negative 8 is 8. It's 8 spaces from 0. This one works. The distance from 0 is 9. Distance from 0 is 1. 9 minus 1, that is 8. 9 minus 1, that is 8. Absolute value, this is just 1. Distance from 0 is 1. 1 minus 1 is just 0. No, that's not going to work. All right, let's look at one more. Select all the expressions. So we have, let's see, how far is it across here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 spaces. I'm not counting the lines, I'm counting the spaces. 14 of them. Okay, so it's distance is positive. All right, let's see. Negative 8 plus 6 is negative 2. And the absolute value of negative 2 is 2. That does not work. This is a big plus. 6 plus 8 is 14. That works. Okay, now I first have to do what's inside here, the absolute value. The absolute value of negative 8 is 8. So I have 6 minus 8. 6 minus 8 is negative 2. That doesn't work. Negative 8 and negative 6, or minus 6, that would make 8 negatives and 6 negatives makes 14 negatives. So the absolute value of negative 14 is 14. This one works. Put a big plus there. Negative 6 plus 8, that's like 8 minus 6 is 2. That doesn't work. Okay, so hopefully those are, it's easier to do now. Okay, let's go to the second type of problems, which is like this. Select all of them that equal whatever this equals. Select all the expressions. Okay, well this is a big plus. There's nothing to do inside the parentheses, so. All right, so I have -3 plus 6. 6 positives, 3 negatives, that would be 3. So which of these over here equal 3? -3 plus 6, that's 3. 6 minus 3, that's 3. 3 take away 6, or 3 and -6, that's -3. That will not work. 3 plus 6 is 9. That will not work. Okay, let's look at another one. Let me find one here. Okay, right here. Excuse me. Select all the expressions that equal this. So let's see, that's a big plus. There's nothing to do inside the parentheses. So 9 and -6, that makes 3. Oh, it also makes 3. Okay, so which ones of these equal 3? -9 plus 6, that's -3. That won't work. 6 minus 9, or 9 negatives and 6 positives, that's also, it's the same thing. It's -3. 6 negatives and 9 negatives, 6 negatives, 9 negatives makes -15. That does not work. Well, this must work. Let's see. The distance from 0 here is 9. The distance from 0 on this number is 6. So it's not, and it's 9 minus 6. Don't make the big plus there because you first have to do what's inside. 9 minus 6 is 3, and this is the only answer. Because these other ones were -3. That did not work. All right, let's do another one like this. This makes a big plus. So you have 10 and 10 positives, 3 negatives. That would give us +7. Which ones equal 7? This is like 10 minus 3. That's 7. 7 positive. Let's see. This is +10, right? This is from 0, it's 10. So you have 10 and -3. That's also 7. 10 plus 3, well, that's 13. That's not going to work. Let's see. -3 and -10 is -13. That does not work. All right, so that takes care of those type of problems. Okay, now let's go to the last type. The last type is like this. All right, notice it says starting at 0. Which expression represents the number lines below? Starting at 0. Well, this one starts at 0, and it goes -2. So it's either this one or this one. It's not the other two. It's not this, and it's not that, because it's going -2. After it goes -2, then it goes this direction 1 space. It goes +1. -2, +1. -2, +1. Adding 1. This must be the answer. Not this one. This one says going another -2 or minus. I'm sorry. It says -1. No, we're not going another 1 negative. So no, that does not work. Okay, let's look at 2 more. Same type of problem, starting at 0, it says. Starting at 0. Well, here's 0, and it's going -3. The first number is -3. Okay, well, this one starts off at -3. So these two are no. It goes -3, and then it goes +1. -3, +1. -3, that's this one right here. Because this one would be -3 minus 1. No, it's not going 1 that way. It's going to the right 1 space. Okay, one last example. Same type of problem. Again, starting at 0. I start at 0. This one's going 2. It has to start off with 2. That would be, this one works, and this one works, not these. After it goes 2, then it looks like it's going negative. How many spaces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then it goes -5. Okay? 2 and -5. Because look where it's ending up, at 3. 2 and -5 is -3. This is not -3. See that? This would be 7. This is a correct answer. Okay, so hopefully that will help you when doing this type of a quiz in NextGen.